Just then, the radio burst into life. It was Ross the boss. "Bertie, Dennis is coming back to Sittingbourne, but you and Mike need to join up with Andy the sweeper in the town centre. The mayor wants to talk to you, so unload and see if you three can help." "But Ross, how will Mike and I get home? The snow is coming down very heavy now. The roads will be impassable." "Don't worry. Andy the sweeper has a snow blade fitted, so he will lead you home," Ross replied. "OK, Ross, we will make our way to the town centre." As the two lorries pulled into the town square, they saw the road had been cleared, and there, at the end of the cleared road, sat Andy, and standing next to him was the Mayor of Faversham. "Ah, Bertie, there you are. I think we will have to cancel the children's carol concert. The musicians live in Canterbury and the snow is so deep they can't get here. The square has 2 foot of snow. The children can't stand here and sing, they will be up to their knees. And now the electric has gone off. Too much snow on the power lines, so we can't even use a stereo to play the music. Worst of all is that children's homes presents are stuck in Graveney. We have no vehicles that can get out there." Bertie thought for a minute. "Don't worry, Mayor, we will get it sorted." With this, the Mayor wandered off with a confused look on her face. How were these 3 vans going to sort out all the problems she had presented to them? Bertie looked at Andy the sweeper. "Can you suck all the snow up in the square, then put it somewhere? Mike and I will follow you. Do you have water on board so we can clean our backs out? Now we need some music on discs so we can play the music." Linda Lou piped up, "Well, I can make some discs at home." Now Mike took Linda Lou home to make the discs. In no time at all, Andy had cleared all the snow from the square. He and Bertie went to take the snow away and meet up with Mike. Bertie and Mike opened their back doors and Andy's driver sprayed a jet of water into their backs, clearing out all the rubbish. Bertie said, "We will have to clear this up after all the snow has gone." "So what are we going to do now, Bertie?" asked Andy the sweeper. "I'm glad you asked that. You are going to put your snowplough down and we are going to go to Graveney and collect the presents for the children from the children's home." All the crews were back in the vans and now set off following Andy as he put his snowplough blade down. The snow swooshed to the side, making a clear run for the vans following in Andy's track. After a long and scary trip, they made it to the house in Graveney where they picked up the presents for the children. Bertie and Mike opened their back doors and the crew started to load the presents. They picked up 3 big speakers and a Father Christmas costume. They thanked the people for their help. Now it was time to set off back to Faversham again. Andy put his snowplough down to clear the other side of the road for the journey back. The vans turned into the town centre. There had been no more snow, so the street was still clear, and at the end of the road stood the children's choir, looking very sad and cold. Bertie and the others started to toot their horns as they made their way up the road. They pulled up in front of the crowd slowly, then backed up into a semicircle. The crews jumped out and plugged the speakers into their stereos.